Alright, what's up guys, it's Red Green, and today I'm bringing you guys a video. This is kind of in lieu of the whole Red RC that just came out. If you guys missed it, it came out yesterday. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. But yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, by all means do so. You can learn about the clan tag and what you have to do to enter the challenge to get picked up to Red. Anyway, what this video is going to be about is basically some tips and some tricks that maybe just like some guidelines that I think you should follow if you're trying to join as a sniper. I ended up winning the Obey RC, so I feel like I have a little bit of information, and I can kind of talk about what people like, what people don't like, and just, I don't know, how to improve your chances of getting noticed and getting recruited from this recruitment challenge. So first I'm going to touch on a couple things that are just pretty standard, and then I'm going to get into a little bit more specifics and a couple games that I know a lot about and I've seen a lot of people doing. So the first thing is make sure you upload a lot during the RC. Not only will uploads with the RC clan or the RC hashtag do a lot better than normal uploads, they tend to help you grow faster, and it helps you get noticed by people. If you're pumping out really good quality videos, more people are going to notice them, and likely someone in the team is going to end up noticing them as well. That's what happened for me. I popped out day toshes really often, and then week toshes every week, and I don't know, it really worked out for me. So I feel like I should suggest that to you guys. Another thing, if you're this is obviously for snipers, but it can work for anyone. But another thing is to be a little bit different, maybe. Go for some cool clips that kind of stand out, and then if you hit a really sick clip, you can link it to someone. Because I know I have a tight group of friends in Red, and if we see a really cool clip, we talk to each other about it, and we discuss it, and we show each other, and often link in the Red chat. And once you're in the Red chat, more people tend to know who you are, and they'll be looking out for your stuff, and it makes you a stronger contender for the RC. Obviously, the leaders are going to watch every single response. What if they have someone in the back of their head that they think is going to win, or that they think is doing really good? That kind of gives them a bit of an upper hand. Another thing that people in Red really look out for is your presence on social media. If you're talking all this shit on social media, or if you're just being a negative person, maybe being really depressing about how you're going to the RC and you're having a bad time, getting upset when you don't get recruited, those sort of things are a real turn-off to teams like Red and Obey and other big teams. They don't want people who are really dramatic on Twitter or on other social media, so just make sure to keep that in mind when you're going for this challenge and you're tweeting about it or whatever. Alright, now that I've covered most of the main points, I'm going to drop into the specifics. So first off, BO3. I know a lot of people are playing BO3 for this challenge. I've run into a lot of people in lobbies, a lot of good players. A couple things that I really want you guys to take note of for BO3 is that ground war isn't the only thing that you should be playing. If you really want a good chance, you should be playing some hardpoint or just some 6v6 in general, so that you can get that map variety. A lot of people are just playing ground war, and that's great. Like if you want to make videos on just ground war, I don't have a problem with that, but it really helps your chances if you're playing hardpoint or domination or team deathmatch, something along those lines that gets that map variety, and just hitting clips on those smaller maps in general. It just really makes videos a lot nicer when there's that extra map variety, that extra clip. Also on BO3, a huge thing is don't play Safeguard. We don't care for Safeguard whatsoever. I get that some people find it fun. I get that it's in ground war and it's hard to avoid. But lots of people in Red play ground war, and they just back out. It's not that hard. You can get used to it because you don't want to see any Safeguard clips in your response. Another thing that's really annoying that all the people in Red don't tend to like is people who play with the suppressor on their Locus or their SVG or their PO6. The suppressor is just kind of a scummy attachment, and it makes it a lot easier to hit clips. So we prefer if you guys don't use clips with suppressor. I know that's it seems a little petty, but it really does make a difference to us. Oh, another thing is stuns and stuff. Like clips where obviously Heatwave is a specialist. You gotta have a specialist on. If you want to use Heatwave, Heatwave some kits, that's fine. But if you're constantly throwing stuns in every single one of your clips, it's going to get really boring and it's going to get really annoying, and just as a whole, we're not going to really like your clip that much. Now another thing, another game I should say, is Black Ops 2, and I know a lot of people really like Black Ops 2. I myself really like Black Ops 2 as well. It's a really fun game to play, but a lot of people play it in a way that we don't really like, and those are just the people that they play TDM no maps, or they play team deathmatch, sometimes with the maps on every once in a while, but just no maps clips are really pointless. You don't want to see those. Make sure if you're playing Black Ops 2, you're playing hardpoint or you're playing domination, just kind of mixing it up a bit, maybe ground war, I don't know. but just make sure you're mixing it up a little bit, because the standoff quad headshot trees they get old really quickly. Obviously this goes for every game. Try to use the bolt action snipers as much as you can. On games like Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, try and play all the maps. I know that Modern Warfare 2, most people play all the maps, but on Modern Warfare 3 they tend to play Drop Zone on those same 5 maps: Dome, Terminal, all that stuff, Mission, Hard Hat. Just try and switch it up a little bit. Maybe play some DLC that would really make you stand out. Stuff like that is really cool. And obviously if you're playing games like Black Ops 1, World of War, games that are kind of different, not many people tend to play, that'll also help you stand out. So I'm not trying to tell you guys that you should be playing those games, but it would really help your chances if you're not sure what you want to be playing. So yeah, basically that sums everything up. I know that I'm not speaking from some position of power in Red, like I obviously don't choose who gets picked up, but I know that a lot of the snipers are going to be looking at responses, and we're going to have a big role in, like, the snipers as a whole are going to have a big role in who gets picked up from this recruitment challenge, sniping wise at least. And I know that a lot of the snipers likely agree with me on most, if not all, of the things that I touched on in this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about the RC, feel free to leave them in the comments or tweet me at Twitter @Gareen. It's down in the description as well if you want to find my Twitter. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something you didn't already know, or just found this helpful in any way whatsoever. Yeah, anyway, peace out, pussies.